Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Pizza Bagels. On this week's episode, you may have noticed that there was some technical errors. Well, the thing is that the bagel, unfortunately, he was in the hospital for a penis reduction surgery. I know, happens to the best of us. So, unfortunately, what we had to do is order a AI replica robot in place of the bagel. So, we got it from, I think, Temu, right? Maybe Temu or Wish,
yeah.
one of those things.
Yeah, J-Date or something.
Yeah, so look at it. He already knows. It already knows where it's coming from. Anyway, so if you notice any technical errors or robot sounding mics or, it being like really fucked up, it's the robot. Blame the robot. Dave will be back next week, and we'll have a fresh episode for you. Love you guys. Don't forget to call, text 440-363-0121. See, the fucking robot's got it already. Let's go.
Booyah.
Enjoy.
Pizza Bagels with Tony and Dave. Oh, Pizza Bagels. That's the name of this podcast. Pizza
Holy shit, what is up?
What's up, motherfucker?
It's really excited.
Wow.
Was that too much?
It was
Did I come in too hard?
so aggressive.
Usually they like it that way.
Yeah, I'm Caucasian, so I like it soft to start
Oh.
and then hard at the end.
Is that usually how you do everything?
With Caucasians,
Uh-huh.
typically, with the other peoples,
Uh-huh.
I go hard first. Super hard, yeah. I got to go in like a sewing machine. Yeah.
Huh. Hold on. We
I can barely hear him.
I can hear me just fine.
I can hear you also just fine.
This is my headphones.
Okay.
All right.
No, you're better now. Go.
So
Good.
what's up, buddy?
Well, sorry for that little tidbit. We've been on a fucking reign of terror with technical issues over the last week or so.
Indeed, we have.
There's been fucking more
That's fine.
bumps and noises.
That was the best of all of the
Yeah.
issues. Yeah.
All right, well, fuck. Let's get started.
Let's get started.
So I mean, I guess basically what's kind of inspiring this episode is that you guys seen like that new show on Hulu, the documentary, the Contestant.
I did.
Yeah. So just watched that recently. If you guys haven't seen it, do we try to keep it like not spoiler alert?
No,
I mean, it
dude.
just came out.
Here's the thing. It came out 2 weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
and that's long enough.
But not everybody knows about it.
I don't give two shits if they know about it. It's been 2 weeks.
All right, fuck
Like,
it.
if it was like a new season of a show dropped, and it was like, okay, you have, it dropped this week, and there's like 10 episodes, that'd be fine. But it's one show. It came out 2 weeks ago. This isn't a spoiler alert anymore. You were just behind the times.
All right,
So let's-
fair enough.
let's rip
Fuck
through
it.
her.
Let's go then.
Let's go.
Okay, so basically, if you haven't seen it, it's basically it was in Japan, right? In like what,
Correct.
95?
Yeah, around then.
Yeah, and so basically what had happened was that this guy wanted to go was trying out to be like on a reality show.
Correct.
And they basically, instead of like auditioning, they just brought a bunch of people into a room, and then they like basically all just pulled a raffle essentially.
Yeah, it was a lottery system.
Yeah, and so this guy won.
He won.
Yeah, he was so
The
stoked.
big winner.
Never
The
won anything in his
Japanese
life.
Winner, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing in my whole life."
Super stoked.
Yeah.
So basically what they told him is like, all right, dope, you're going to basically live in this apartment. And the whole thing is to see how long you can survive based off, or like
Well, I don't think they told him that. I think his idea was that he was going to win fame in some way.
oh yeah, because they blindfolded him.
And then they put a blindfold over him and like headphones on him, and they threw him in a van,
Right.
and they drove him to this 1-bedroom apartment,
studio.
in fucking Fukushima, Japan.
Yeah.
And he walks in, and the funniest part of it was they had a little interview with his mom, and he was talking to his mom. His like parents are doctors or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, what are you gonna do?" And he's like, "I want to go into entertainment."
Mm-hmm.
And his mom was like, "Well, just don't do anything naked.
Yeah, that's something they asked.
Don't be naked,
Right.
on the interwebs."
Yep.
And so he wins this lottery system, and they drive him into this fucking random place, and it's an empty one-bedroom apartment.
It's a studio. It's not even one
It's a
bedroom.
studio apartment with a magazine rack, a coffee table with a bunch of blank postcards.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy walks him in, and he's like, "Okay, cool. Is this where I start?" And he's like, "Yeah, stripped down naked."
Yeah.
And
Made him
it's
take
like,
all of his clothes off.
I don't know if this is. He drops down to all to his boxers, and he's like, "Is this good?" And the guy's like, "No, I said naked." And he's like, "Ugh, I don't want to disappoint my mom." And he's like, "You want to be on fucking television?"
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's like, "Yeah, I do." And fucking dong out.
So, yeah, so basically then what ended up happening was that they tell him, they're like, listen, it's an empty apartment, you're naked, and you basically got to stay here as long as possible, until you reached, it was like 1 million,
1 million
yen in prizes. So the
Yeah.
whole point was to survive off of prizes that he won out of like magazine raffles, essentially.
Yeah. By the way, he's Tom Tumbry. You know Tom Tumbry,
Mm-hmm.
who loves. He's like, "Oh, I want a fucking lawnmower."
Yeah,
And I'm like, "Can you eat a lawnmower?"
but this guy was forced
Tom
into
Tumbry?
it.
Yeah. Well, sort of. But the whole thing, that's what blew my mind about it, which Jen told me at the end of it after we saw it. She was like, "You know that the door was open. He could leave at any time.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
So he
that's
could've
the whole
left.
thing. Yeah, he was able to leave.
He could have left, but he just stayed for the fame." And you know, I asked our great tech guy Tommy Boy. We gave him the preface of it, and we're like, "Yeah, how long do you think he lasts?" He's like, "I don't know, like a week and a half, with no human interaction." He lasted like 10 months. 10 fucking straight months.
Yeah, it was somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I think no. Well,
He was eating dog food.
yeah, that was something that
Dancing
he
around
won
with a lamppost.
because all the things he sends in, he wasn't winning every single time. What you
No,
gonna?
I have a question. If he left,
Yeah.
would they ever give him his clothes back?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I didn't
absolutely.
think
Yeah,
that
he
Yeah,
get all
I
his
didn't
shit
know
back.
if he was like, yeah, you
No,
just
no,
walk,
that
but
just
you're
means
naked.
he
That's
loses. That
Mhm.
means he loses.
Oh, okay.
So he
Yeah.
was,
I didn't know how fucked up they were treating him, though.
the premise was
They weren't doing anything. There was no interaction.
Well,
he
I mean-
got no interaction except for one time there was a knock on the door, and they're like, he's like, oh sweet, he got this food delivery. It was after like 2 weeks.
Oh, there were a bunch of those.
And
There were
then
a bunch
he's
of
like-
times
he's like-
when people drop off stuff.
Well,
but
no.
that was it.
But no, but it was like in the beginning, in like the first like week or so, and there's like a food delivery guy. He's like, oh, I had this like noodles and chicken and all this. He's like, oh my god, yeah. And then he's like, it's gonna be this amount. He goes, I don't have any money.
I have no money.
And he's like, wait, is this like apartment? Blah blah blah. He goes, no. So the guy takes the food back and then fucking drops it the right
Like
basically.
wrong apartment.
Yeah,
Kind of.
Yeah.
But then, like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Because he hadn't earned enough credits to get his food yet. So he has no
But that was
food.
a
He's
wrong delivery.
absolutely nude. And then he won food. And it was like he won, I don't know, some sort of like feeding jar that came in like a Capri Sun.
Oh yeah.
So he ate a couple of those, or drank a couple of those, and then he won like 2 bags of rice. And he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited for this rice!" He's like, "Ugh, I don't have a sauce pot.
Oh yeah.
I have no way to cook this." So he picked up his like Capri Sun that was empty, and he filled it with rice, added some water, and left it next to the burner on his stove for 5 hours. And he's like, "Porridge!"
Yeah.
He's like, so excited.
Finally,
about it.
something edible to fucking eat.
He was dancing around eating fucking dog food.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing too, is like, cause like it's just whatever he won is what he got. So he was just applying for fucking everything. So he was trying to eat wet dog food first. He's like,
Yeah.
ugh.
That didn't go well. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he got the dry dog food, and then he was eating. He's like, this is actually pretty good. And he was like eating a stack. So he like would show he got like a box of like 8 fucking like bags of dog food that were
Yeah.
like this fucking
Yeah.
big.
He cracks into the first one. He's like, it's actually 8 out of 10. And it's
Yeah.
like, bing, 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 bing. He's like, I'm so glad I have 8 bags of this, so I could just have crunch a munch.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And
So-
it's a fucking wild documentary. I think we kind of hold off there and not go anything further, but it's fucking wild. It's called The Contestant
yeah.
on Hulu if you got it. It's like an hour and a half documentary.
Not even. And,
Fucking worth it.
and by the way, Japanese game shows, so fucking fun.
Yeah.
Like Jen and I, we don't have a lot of shows that we watch together, but MXC we'll watch together.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god,
I love that.
So fucking fun.
Well, and the thing though with this is that they had the camera there watching him. He knew that he was being filmed, but they basically told him like, this probably isn't even going to air. Like, and this is just an idea we're trying out.
Yeah, they
and he
literally told him that.
Yeah, and so then basically it just
He was like, I don't want to get naked on camera because my mom asked me. That was the one thing my mom asked me not to do was get naked. On
Yeah.
camera. And this dude's like, oh, nobody's gonna see you do this. Like, this isn't even gonna air. There'll be little bits, and nobody's gonna see that stuff. And then 2 weeks later, they have 30 million people watching every episode, and it's him hanging dong the whole time.
Yeah, this is basically a Truman Show, but beforehand, in which I think it says that like this came out. It started like early '95, and like Truman Show came out like
Oh, yeah. This is
like later
predating-
'95. Yeah,
This is before reality television.
yeah,
And the funniest thing is that his name in Japanese translates to eggplant.
mm-hmm.
And that's what they did, is that he was just there naked the whole time. So he was walking around and they just put an eggplant photo over his dick. Like, they were hiring people in Japan to follow him and move the eggplant emoji around on his dick,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
They were live streaming it.
Right.
And they're like, we can't live stream dick.
Yep.
You know, in Japan, it's got to be boxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that's kind of the creation of the whole.
The whole emoji.
Eggplant
that's where
emoji,
eggplant came from. Yeah, so when you see eggplant and squirt, eggplant came from this show,
Yeah,
which is awesome.
pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's what he has, but no money from it. He got fucking
Yeah, he got nothing.
so juked.
Yeah, we're not gonna really. Oh,
Yeah,
I think we're not spoiling anything,
Oh,
but go check it out.
yeah, check it out.
The contestant, it was fucking dope.
Hell yeah.
So that being said, after watching that, we kind of were wondering what other fucking goofy ass shit's happening around the world.
No, international goof shit.
Yeah, here, there, everywhere. And figured, fuck it, let's look up some stories and see what got our attention. Something we would share with you guys.
With you guys. All right, you want to start?
Sure.
It was your idea.
All right, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
This first one here. What would be, Tommy? You can chip in on this also. What would be two games, sports, to combine into one that you would never think of being joined in together? And think like one being strategic and one being more on the sportsy side. Any guesses?
Chess and badminton.
Okay. And
Chess was the first thing that popped to my mind when you said.
so you're guessing chess and what?
Swimming.
Okay. So chess and badminton, chess and swimming.
Yeah,
In fact, it's chess boxing.
chess boxing. It makes
Chess-
a lot more sense.
Oh my god,
Boxing.
I love this already. What
Yeah,
does
yeah.
that mean?
So it was created by the Dutch. It's apparently huge in Russia and like the UK. So
Can I just
Sorry.
tell you real quick? The Dutch are supposed to be like traditional assholes, like not upfront assholes. Like they're not like assholes to your face. They're just like, hey, you kind of look like you gained a little weight, and they're not saying
Just
that.
honest.
They're not. Yeah, they're not saying that like
So-
they're
so my
assholes.
mother is Dutch?
They're just Dutch. Yeah, they're just Dutch. Like that's supposed to be a thing.
isn't there like a thing like in Austin Powers where he's like, I fucking hate the Dutch.
Yeah. Goddamn Dutchers.
Yeah, so apparently what it is like there are I think 11 blitz rounds, and what you do is you sit down, you get like 4 minutes of playing chess, and then you automatically get in and you start boxing each other for 3 minutes. Then you have to go back and play more chess,
Oh my god.
and then you get a 1 minute break.
Oh, I love this. I played nothing but defense. I just moved pawns one square
Well,
the whole time, and the person would be like, "Oh, I'm fucking mentally tired," and I'd be like, "Uppercut, uppercut, uppercut, uppercut."
Well, and then here's the deal: is that like, so I mean, you could basically win by either knockout, total knockout, or checkmate.
Sure.
So you can actually, I mean, if you're fucking bussing at
Real-
chess.
Real quick, do you think that TKO means
Total knockout.
no? That's not what it means.
Technical knockout.
That's
Sorry.
one.
I know. Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
Not like a boom. That's a total knockout. Like that's a TKO.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, you got TKO. Yeah, you're like fucking. What's
You
his
got
name?
KTFO.
Not Chris Tucker.
Yeah, from Friday.
You got TKO'd, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Technical
Yeah,
knockout.
technical knockout, yeah,
3 times, yeah.
Yeah. So knockout, technical knockout, and or checkmate.
Yep.
Interesting, right?
Hell yeah.
Like I was trying to like find some like videos. I was just just to fucking sit there, like you're already like in your gear and you have like 4 minutes to fucking playing like speed chess. And then they're like, all right, get up. It's time to fucking box each other for 3 minutes.
Oh my
Then after getting the shit beat out of you or you being somebody like winded, sit back down. You're right back at it. And then you get a fucking 1 minute break.
Bro, I grew up in Greenwich Village, Manhattan, so I was always in Washington Square Park, and lots of people would be playing chess there. And I was going to my mom, and I was like 8 years old. Mom, I want to play chess with them. And she's like, no, you can't play chess with them. Like, those are old, real chess rockers. Like, you can't do it. But now...
Talking about like those like old guys that
Yeah.
hang out in the park. Oh, yeah.
They just hang out there waiting for games. And I was like, 8 years old. Whatever, they would have entertained me. That would have been fine. But now, Dave Cohn, 42 years old, like, you have 3 minutes of chess, and then it's hands time?
4 minutes of chess, and then 3 minutes of boxing, and another 4 minutes of chess.
Yeah, dude, get through those 4 minutes of chess. Yeah. Rook to queen 1. Yeah. How about fucking ham hock to Roseanne Connor to the middle of your neck, bruh? Overtime. Fucking ridiculous.
I
You better
mean,
knock me out of this chess game in 4 minutes, or I'm gonna knock you out of this fucking boxing match. For
Let's get Dave to play Jake Paul and then
to play what?
chess
Jake
against
Paul?
Jake Paul.
Oh, I will.
What's
and box.
Jake Paul. I
The
will.
Paul
murder-
brother who boxes is
I
gonna fight
will
Tyson.
Oh,
Murder.
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you said
Yeah.
like Jake Paul. I'm like, I don't know what this is. Jake Paul.
I will defeat Jake Paul in chess in less than 4 minutes.
Yeah, but will you defeat him in boxing?
I don't have to because I'm gonna beat him in 4 minutes in chess.
This would be awesome.
I'm gonna be like, check, and then he's gonna punch me in the face. Oh,
My other idea would go to the rich one, would dumb it down, so we'll play checkers with people with
Uh-huh.
leather drinking,
Oh yeah.
and have it like
Get those like big
have,
like
have a
blow
couple
up.
rounds, and then throw down some boxing. And
Dude, that's actually dope. We
I
could probably
kinda-
make that a thing here.
Yeah, I
It'll be
feel-
like our own fight club.
I feel like that's correct, but I feel like you guys, most especially Tomboy, are excited for me to get punched in the face.
No, no, no.
no.
I mean,
no.
yes. But not necessarily you. We're just talking about in general,
In
the
general,
Richland
like-
people. Yeah, yeah,
like- Garrison versus Sheesh.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would be good, right?
Hell yeah.
We fucking do a 4 minutes of checkers. We actually might cut it down, maybe down to like
3 minutes of checkers, 2 minutes of boxing.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
How about 49 seconds of Connect 4?
We could change it up each
I mean,
week.
we will be
They
drinking,
just
so
drop in their tokens, and then we look at the clock and we go 49 seconds, and then Thomas and Garrison have to fight.
This would be we could change the game every time.
Oh my god.
oh, like
So 1 week it'll be
Roulette,
checkers, another time would be fucking
I'm
Connect
hard.
4. Another one's like Guess Who,
Yeah. Clue.
Clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, it's the Professor Plum and the with the pipe, and then Thomas just punches him right in his mouth.
you know, game would be perfect for that.
Well, you have to. You only get.
Monopoly.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
always fights Monopoly.
Oh,
That's too long though.
oh, that's what she said.
Although, I mean, if
Okay,
we do like
knocked
10
out.
rounds, whoever has like the most money, you can either win by knockout. Well, I guess we're not gonna actually be doing knockouts, but we could try to do like technical knockouts and who has the most money.
Hell yeah.
I love this idea, like a game fight club. Don't fucking take that idea.
Yeah.
This is our
Copyrighted.
idea.
Copyrighted.
You have
Yeah.
to sign an
Copyrighted.
NDA.
Yeah.
Game Fight Club. You
Yep.
have to sign an NDA.
Yep. Pizza bagels.
Yep. Trademarked.
Yeah. How sick is that though?
You two do-
Vocal
do the
trademark,
commentary the whole
Tomboy.
time?
Vocal trademark.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can.
You guys would do the commentary.
Yeah. That's a dope idea.
Oh, like the other people are gonna play, and
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
be-
not playing.
We're gonna be in the box.
We're hosting
Yeah,
it.
we are.
That's going to be part of our live show. So when people come to see us for the live show, like,
You're gonna be
here's
like-
a deal.
What do you think about that, Cotton?
Yeah. And we just get those big blow up, like fucking boxing glove things. Like those like big,
Hell yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they're called.
I call 'em
Inflatables.
Yeah,
I
inflatables.
I
Yeah,
call,
yeah.
I call them hands.
Fuck off.
What do you call them with your tiny little fists?
It's pretty big knuckles, son. I'm gonna call it a knuckle sandwich. You hungry?
It's more like a knuckle
about a little-
slider.
Kung Pao chicken. I'm gonna wash
Pao-
it down with a little Hawaiian punch.
Kung Pao baby.
Kung Pao baby,
chicken.
baby chicken.
Finish that thought.
Fuck off. All right.
You talking?
Nope. Nope.
All right. So yeah, that's how I'm starting the episode. That's which brings us around to a great idea for a game fight club.
Love it.
Go on, your turn. What do you got for me?
International shit.
Whatever you got.
All
Could be here, could be international,
Oh, could be here, could be there.
could be everywhere. Fucking
So,
Dr. Seuss episode.
There was a story in China, 2016, I believe, and it was this broad. She was flying from Beijing to Guangzhou. I pronounced that, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's about
good.
It's about a.
Don't wanna be
It's
offensive.
about 1,000 miles away, right? So it's like a 2-hour flight. But she bought a bottle of Remy Martin XO because she was kind of black, I suppose. I don't know.
Remy Martin?
Yeah, XO.
Is that like I don't remember what kind of liquor that is.
It's like brandy.
Okay. So it was something fancy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she gets roped up by TSA in Beijing, and they say, you cannot take that with you. It's over 100 milliliters of liquid.
Okay. So even like a checked bag, what's the limit for a checked bag?
I don't know.
Okay.
Less than that.
All right.
Yeah. But she's like, fuck you. I paid $200 for this.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, you can't take it. And she's like, fuck you. I paid over 200. And they're like, no, you can't. And she's like, fuck you. And she screws the top off of it and drains the whole thing down her gullet. A whole, like a 750 milliliter bottle.
Did they let her on the plane?
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, there's no
She
fucking
was
way.
standing in line arguing with the TSA, and she's like, fuck me, fuck you, fuck me, fuck
Yeah.
you. And then she just fucking 105-pound Asian broad just sucks the whole thing down.
Holy shit.
200 and some odd dollars of whatever. Drinks all of it. And she's like, fuck you, I'm getting on this plane. And they're like, no,
No, the fuck you
you're
are.
not. And she's like, I'm fine. And they're like, you are now, but you won't be in 3, 2, 1. And she's like, listen, motherfucker. And they're like, oh, shit. Like,
Oh,
here
jeez.
she goes wild. Yeah, she went bananas. She racial epithets at everybody, freaking out all over the ground. She got put into custody for like 5 hours
Mm-hmm.
and then released to her parents at the same airport where she tried to leave.
How old was she?
28.
Oh, jeez.
28 and Asian.
So was she from? Where did you say it was? Japan?
China.
Oh, China. Okay. And was she Chinese or was she American?
She was going China to China.
Oh yeah, you said that.
East China to West China. And her parents are like, bro, it's a fucking 2-hour flight.
You couldn't fucking just wait.
And she's like, I'm not spending $200 on this bullshit. And then just fucking drinks all of it.
Oh my gosh,
And then
that's even
go-
also more of a waste.
Mm-hmm.
I would bang her.
You'd bang her?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, she's super hot. That's what.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Just because she's drunk on Remy?
No, it's not because she's drunk. I just enjoy the fact that she, appreciates the fact that she's not going to spend $200 on booze and not drink it.
Oh,
She understands value.
I see where we're going
Which
here.
is where she would she's like, oh, that's a nice cock. Yeah.
Tommy, you look like you got something to say
I
there.
was going to say, I looked it up. 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters is the limit for liquids on an airplane.
Yeah, to bring with you.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
but if you check it, it's something more. You could have more, right?
To get
Yeah.
through the checkpoint.
But she had a
Yeah,
bottle
yeah.
like this in her purse.
Just fucking put it
And
in a checked bag, you fucking
Sure,
dummy.
or duty free or whatever,
The what?
I
Duty
think,
free.
I think that she bought it duty free.
Then they should have had a tag on it and just let it go.
No, I've done this also, where you buy stuff duty free and they let you hang on to it for a minute, and then you can't come back.
You can't send it home.
Nope. Jen and I did that one time. We got a layover and we had our duty free stuff, and she was like, "Let's let's go to a hotel. And I'm like, we can't take our duty-free stuff. And she was like, let's go to a hotel. I'm like, we can just get drunk in the bathroom at this airport. And she's like, oh my God, you're so romantic. I just love you so much that you just want to get hammered in this men's room. And she made us get a $110 hotel room, and we drank all of our duty-free shit.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if she bought the bottle
But
that
listen,
day,
she
then like, you
bought
can't
it.
really ship it.
They said no way on her shipping it, and she said, fuck you. She drank all of it.
Yeah, yeah.
She went into convulsions. They took her to the hospital. They took her back to the police station, and then they waited for her parents to pick her up.
That's what you said. Like they had her in custody for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
But why would they have her in the hospital and then bring her back to the jail?
So the
Well, I
parents-
imagine her.
Maybe alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
Well, I understand going to the hospital, but like I imagine her folks would probably just see her at the hospital.
It's Japan. They're like, oh, we're
You
not,
said it's China.
we're not dealing with this shit. Whatever. Like, it's the same thing. I don't care what part of Nicaragua these people, whatever. They're like, we're not putting up with this shit.
Huh.
And they just send her home.
Yeah. I imagine they're probably like way more strict over there. Like, fuck you. That's it.
Yeah.
Like your parents gonna be much worse than we are gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You're up
Interesting. Here's one. In Brazil, there was a lady that was trying to get a loan from a bank. But here's the fun part. She had wheelchaired this elderly gentleman to co-sign for her loan, but he was dead. He was dead. She
Actually dead?
actually dead. Yeah. And she strolled him into this bank like in a wheelchair.
Actually
and his,
dead.
Yeah, and his head was like drooping, and she kept like holding his head up, and she
The shitty weekend at Bernie's.
yeah, basically it's a terrible
weekend at
yeah.
Bernie's, yeah.
It's a terrible Bernie's bit. But yeah, she kept like holding his head up and like it's like drooping, same as the movie. But she kept like calling him like her uncle and saying like, come on, like, yeah, I need you to come on, like wake up so you can help like sign for this. Cause otherwise like, you're driving me crazy with this money. She was trying to get $3,400 out of it for this loan.
That's it, $3,400.
Well, I don't know what that was the American amount. I don't know what that converts over to like whatever the
Tongues, yeah.
Brazilian money is.
Right.
But yeah, so she was trying to get this fucking loan, and people were like, what the hell's going on with this guy? And she still was like kind of like holding his head and like talking to him like, come on, uncle, like
Oh my
you
God.
got to sign for this. And it's just dead guy just just like
That's awesome.
and then apparently people started getting suspicious, videotaped this whole thing, and so like the managers were coming over and asking like, what the fuck is going on here? And then like someone finally called the police, and then they arrested her, and then there's a whole fucking thing looking to see why she was trying to get a loan, and then I guess they ended up finding out that the body was dead for at least like several hours.
That's
So
not bad.
maybe she works at like a nursing home,
Several hours? That's
something
not
like
bad.
that. Yeah, but like just this fucking wild, the fucking just wheelchair in a fucking body, like a weekend at Bernie's. Like, come on, just gonna
Yeah,
get me this loan.
At that point, just hire a homeless guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, how does she expect this guy to co-sign like if he's fucking dead?
Well, the guy was not looking. Just
Here, I'll just hold his hand while he signs to keep the pen sturdy, and she's
But
actually doing it. It's like
several
the Ouija
hours-
board.
Like several hours has passed. Like obviously, if I've gotten away with a crime with the missus, I'm like, yeah, homeless person, take her away for a few hours. That seems easy.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, so you guys heard about the Akron pooper?
I wasn't done, but go on.
After you.
I mean, actually, I was done. I was just trying to make a joke that, like, basically, if she's trying to pull it off to be like, oh, I'll just hold the pen for him while he signs, and she's fucking doing it. It's like when you're playing Ouija with your friends, right? Like, you're moving it. No, you're moving it.
No, you're moving. Yeah.
All right. To the Akron pooper. Go on.
So have you heard of the Akron pooper?
Like Akron, Ohio?
Yeah.
No.
Are you
But I'm
serious?
intrigued.
Oh my god. So this was like Tommy, have you heard this?
I'm not.
Oh my god. It was like 2016 ish. Some guy was running around Akron, Ohio, and he was taking shits on people's porches, cars.
Was he like lighting them on fire in a brown paper bag, or just
No.
taking just dumping loads?
Nope, just jumping and like waving at the camera. He would like take a shit on the hood of your car and look at your security camera and be like, "Boop, boop, boop, boop," and then run.
Oh, so he didn't even give a fuck.
No, not at all. So I pretended to be the Akron pooper for a little bit.
Like recently?
No, like, what happened? No, but I never found out who it was, but I thought it was an amazing story. Like, what would make somebody decide to just take shits on people's cars?
That's a
or
fucking different level of
lawns?
fucking crazy.
Dude, like, I'm jealous in a small way, but
Or they're fucked up on something.
it's also super fucked up.
Yeah. Like what I'm saying, like they have to be fucking like super high. And so, I mean, if they're doing it over and over, this is like just for fun. I'm just gonna go do this until I get caught.
See, I heard about the Parma flasher. He goes.
Was that just a guy with his dick out?
Well, no, he goes to every bar and flashes at all the bartenders.
Uh-huh.
Like when we were at
Nice.
Tommy Moose's
The
40th birthday
The
party.
wagon wheel?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Of course.
We were there
Fucking
and we were just
wagon wheel.
outside smoking and missed it.
Oh my god, we were at the wagon wheel when that dude. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And the
You
bartender
guys
told
missed
us-
the opportunity to see
we
this
did.
guy's
We
dick.
just happened to see smoking.
Bummer.
Oh my
He
god.
flashed.
I was downstairs
filled
talking to
with-
fucking Tommy Boy about nothing, and then some awesome dude, some artist, came out with his dick out, and I missed it.
The funny thing is, my buddy's kids were in the room
Thank you
too.
for nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks for nothing, Tomboy.
My
This is
bad.
when these people get arrested for.
I guess I won't invite you to
It's-
the birthday.
it's
party.
fucking
Wait, also, I mean, what kind of bar is this? There's children hanging
The
out.
wagon
It
wheel.
was
I don't know
a
what it
private
is.
event downstairs.
All right, it's a bar in Parma.
It's a dive bar,
Okay.
like a rich one, but like
It's a 2-story shithole.
Okay.
we just had a private event down in the basement.
Oh, okay. It's a private event.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. So then it's like, yeah, it's someone's
But the kids
birthday or
the
whatever.
kids are like close to teenagers, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Gotcha.
my buddy's 40th birthday, so it was like just had his whole family there.
Got it.
Oh yeah, we were celebrating this kid. It was his 40th birthday.
No, his kids were in the room. That's
Yeah,
what I
got it.
said.
I got it. Fucking asshole.
Sorry, I made you miss the private flash there.
Yeah.
I'll call you next time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dave, hurry up. Get back in here.
Yeah.
This guy's showing his dick.
Oh my god. The baby's turning 41. I'm not really that interested. That's awesome.
Okay, so here's another fun one.
I have more, but after you.
Okay, well, thank you. So, and apparently Sacramento,
Oh, California?
California, IA.
Oh, excuse me. Are we going national now, not international? Great.
Hey, do you remember that one time where I was like, here, there,
Every fucking
and everywhere? Do you remember that? Remember that part? Because when I said here, I was also talking about the U.S. of A.
I thought is it Akron International?
Isn't what?
Akron International?
Yeah, that is weird. You're just talking locally, you fucking dingling.
I'm sorry. I was getting famous, so off you go.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you focusing? You paying attention to me here? Doesn't matter. It's
Yeah,
for them anyways.
Yep.
I'll just talk to them this
Yeah,
whole time.
Yeah, fine. Go
So
on.
anyways-
Jesus Christ.
There was this guy that dressed up in a trash bag. He like tied the top of the bag, cut it out like on the bottom half, and put it over him, and like walked up this walkway, and was stealing packages off of people's porches, and just like kind of hovering, just like baby stepping all along this walkway, and then he would just step over the package, pick it up, and then just sneak right back. They haven't caught him yet.
Akron Poober? Oh, I wasn't listening.
Obviously. Talking about the trash bag thief.
Am I the trash bag thief?
Are you not the trash bag thief?
No.
Oh, then why are you asking? Hello?
I'm sorry. Was it my turn?
Well,
I guess it
well, it
can.
wasn't yet. I mean, How do you feel about if you looked at your Ring camera and you're like, oh, you got your phone goes, oh, hey, your Amazon package was just dropped off. And you're like, dope. And then you're like, I'm just going to finish working on this project since you work from home.
Yep, and I have projects.
You also have projects, yeah. And then all of a sudden you went to go look for your package and you're like, what the fuck? You're like, why is it not here? And then you go back and look at your Ring camera and there's just somebody inside of a fucking trash bag walking up your walkway, taking packages off your porch and then fucking off. How would you feel about that?
Front kick.
What do you mean front kick? You're not even there to see that even happen.
Front kick.
Front kick what?
The person.
But he's gone. Or she. They're gone.
Oh.
You went to go grab your package. It's gone. And so you're like, what the hell? And then you're like, I'm going to go check my Ring camera and see why. Did they actually deliver it?
It's gone. I grabbed
What?
my package. No package.
There's no package.
Yeah.
I
You
grabbed
went-
my dick. No dick.
Not your dick.
No, not the Parma Flasher.
A
Where
birthday
he
gift.
was the Parma Flasher.
Do, do, do.
All right. Well, that's our episode. Fuck.
It's there it is. We've now told the entire world that the bagel is the Parma Flasher. He's going to be going to jail after this episode, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Share
Pizza
the
bagels.
episode.
Yeah.
What else you got, son?
Oh, suck a dick. Me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh shit. More stuff.
Yeah, more stuff.
Oh. Hold on.
Take your time.
I will. What about that tiger in California in 2016?
Wait, so we're still talking locally? Didn't you just yell at me about this after talking about Akron? Go on, tell me about your tiger.
All right, never mind. I
I want to know about the tiger. I want to know about the tiger.
No.
The people want to know about the tiger.
So there was a tiger in a mall in like a enclosure, and it was like 26 feet tall, and a bunch of youngsters were fucking with this tiger. Throwing shit, clapping at this tiger. And then guess what happened?
Huh.
That tiger scaled that entire wall. 26 feet of it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. A fucking tiger. They weigh like 2,000 pounds. They scaled the wall. Just got up to the top. Pulled themselves up over the top of it. Grabbed that Puerto Rican dude who was being a dick about it. Mauled him like a motherfucker.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Dragged him 300 yards. 300 yards.
What does that convert into feet?
It's 3 football fields.
I understand, but what is that still in feet?
I'll do the math.
Thanks, Tyler.
300 times feet times 3. Yeah. Yeah. But then these people showed up and like the cops showed up like to murder this tiger, and they just saw a blood pool and a stalked area for about 80 yards. This monster that had grabbed this dude for 300 yards back to his home, then moved him 80 yards
Holy shit.
while he was stalking other prey, looking for other people to murder. And guess what happened next? Everybody, the people, murdered that cat, right?
Well, I imagine they would. They're going to shoot it down.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
police.
Harambe.
They're-
Cut him down. Yeah.
We can't do that. We have to fucking cut this cat down.
Yep.
So it's 900 feet. It's 300 yards.
That's
Okay.
Not,
Oh, isn't it?
That's not math?
no.
Because according to Google, it is.
Yeah, isn't it? Was it like
I'm sorry. You say 300 yards is 900 feet?
Yes.
what? Yeah, I forget what the
1 yard
conversion
is
is.
3 feet.
That sounds right.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, 3
Okay.
times 9.
That
Okay.
sounds right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But 900 feet, 300 yards, that's 3 football fields.
Yeah.
That animal jumped 20 feet out of its cage, grabbed a dude that was being a dick to it, then dragged it across 3 football fields and just munched on him for a minute.
Are tigers like, I mean, like, I know that they're carnivores, but I'm wondering when it comes in situations like
Yes.
this, are they actually,
Predatory?
well, I'm saying, but like, are they going to be like mowing this dude on the purpose of like food, or is it like, I'm going to maul you
No, I
because
think
you've
it's
now
not
pissed
fucking-
me off?
You pissed me off. I want to knock you the fuck out.
100%.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
100% for food, unless the other part is if you're fucking with them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, since he was being fucked with, if he's just like, I'm going to fucking maul the fuck out of you.
Listen, Pizza, the guy that got mauled up was 17 and a half years old.
Yikes, that
And
sucks.
he was like throwing things into the fucking lion cage, and he's like, "Fuck you!"
I'm not going to say that
What a
he
fucking
deserves to get
pussy.
mauled,
What a
but
stupid asshole! Oh, look at! Why don't you try and jump up right here and fuck me up? And that fucking animal was like, ate him, half of him, and then dragged him 300 yards, his fucking torso.
900 feet.
So tigers tend to only attack humans while hunting or when they feel threatened.
So, yeah, him fucking with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nailed
Well,
it.
Yeah.
and then maybe the rest of people are like, well, he kind of deserves it.
Yeah.
Or who wants to stop a tiger? Like,
Well, listen, I mean,
unless you have a trank gun, who's to stop a tiger?
right. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal is that, like, I don't think the kid deserved to fucking get mauled apart, but,
Not
like,
whatsoever. But,
at the same point, like, where the fuck were this kid's parents? Like his
Well, he's
fucking mom or
considered an
dad being
adult.
like, you fucking little asshole, like, quit fucking pissing this animal
How
off.
old did you say the guy was?
16 or 17.
Okay.
Yeah, you said 17 and one
Well,
half.
kid.
I mean, how many times were you out without your parents at 17?
Dude, how many?
I
times
mean,
you-
not, yeah, but I wasn't going to the zoo with my friends. I mean,
But even when you're 17, like, how many times do your parents tell you, like, don't do that, don't touch that,
probably a bunch of times.
don't touch
Yeah.
that,
Don't put your dick in
don't fucking touch it, get your dick off it, don't do that,
Yeah.
don't touch that,
Probably a bunch of times.
dude, that's an animal, don't do that, don't fucking touch it.
Hmm.
A million times.
Yeah.
And then the last time you're like, oh well, guess what I'm gonna do, and then the lion's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's my time.
Yep.
Fucks you up so hard.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, lesson learned here. Don't fucking egg on those fucking tigers.
All right, you're up.
My turn.
Was that a fart?
No, it was a burp. I was trying to keep it out of the mic.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Let's see. I have one here. This is kind of, I don't know, interesting, I guess. In South Korea, there was like a museum that had this art piece up that was a banana duct taped to the wall, and it was like $120,000 art piece.
For sex.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
people to fuck their assholes.
Yeah.
On
You
the
take
bananas?
you take out the banana, you fuck
When you
yourself
buy it,
with
you
it,
do
and then
whatever
you
you want
tape
with
it
it.
back up. Yeah.
What?
When you buy the art piece, you can do whatever you want with it.
Well, wait a minute though. You said
No, it's just a regular
the
banana.
banana's up, and then you can banana yourself, and then
You just tape it back to the wall.
with a new banana.
No,
No,
you just
same
use no.
banana.
It's the same banana. So it's
What
just
do
your
you mean a
poop banana.
banana?
You just tape it back to the wall.
Less interested.
But
So-
no, it's just a regular banana somebody
I'm
taped to
not
a wall.
using
and-
somebody's.
It's
poop
yeah. So
banana.
there's a banana that's taped to the wall. It's apparently an art piece in South Korea that's $120,000. This is how much this fucking piece of art is worth. Some fucking dude decides to fucking go in there, and he pulls the banana down off the wall and fucking eats it. And everyone's like,
with the poop.
yes, yeah, definitely with the poop. I mean, the poop's gonna be on the peel, buddy. But maybe he didn't find poop on it. Maybe it was just taped to the wall without any poop on it, and then he just took it down, ate it, and then taped the peel back up there. And of course, everyone was freaking out and like videotaped. Well, his buddy videotaped it.
This reminds me of that Sunny episode where Frank tried to be an art dealer.
Oh yeah, when he's got that
The
white,
white-
the white wig. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, no. So he then thought it was funny, and then he just taped the peel back up there, and so of course, like everyone's freaking out and like all this, and he gets stopped and like, dude, what the fuck do you think you're doing? And like, why the fuck would you do that? And he's like, I missed breakfast.
How old was the banana?
I was hungry. Well,
How long has it been up there?
right. Well, here's the deal: is that, like reading that article, you're like, holy shit, that's fucked. Like this dude had to get arrested for $120,000, right? It turns out when they brought it up to the artists, he's like, that's not that big of a deal. He's like, that banana actually has to get changed out every couple days in order to keep its appeal, no pun intended, or maybe.
It's a peel.
To so it looks fresh and new. So he's like, it's not really that big of a deal. Which he also was intrigued that somebody was interacting with the art, but at the same time, like, why the fuck is it $120,000? Like, who fucking set that price up?
I would just say, all right, sold. Fuck you.
Yeah, you fucking owe me 120G.
Yeah.
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 Oh, sell it for that 100.
I'll sell it for 8.
Well, now, I mean, who knows? Is it worth more now since it's now been like,
Absolutely not. I'll sell it for $8,000 right now.
prove it?
I'll sell it for $8,000.
Okay. You guys hear that? Going for 80 grand. 80 grand for this banana piece.
Yep.
On our Pizza Bagels eBay page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave's actually going to fly to South Korea to get this art piece for 120,
I'll take
120
I'll-
grand,
I'll
and then
take
sell it to you for 80 grand.
I'll take a train to South Korea. Not in a sexual way.
Oh, I mean, that's what we were all thinking.
Gross.
So you're going to buy it for 120 grand, and then you're going to sell it for 80?
Nope. Almost. I'm going to buy it for 80 and sell it for 120.
How? It's 120 from the artist. You're going to talk him 40G?
He's Asian.
No, he's actually Italian from New York.
Oh, even better. I'll get him for 65. Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to see this interaction.
Oh my God. I would love for you to see it. Holy shit.
I bet you would.
I bet.
What's next on your list?
Oh, of crazy regional stories. All right, we're going.
Wherever you want.
Yeah, we're
Here,
going,
there, or
We're
anywhere.
not going international. We're going national. So we're going.
Okay,
United States.
I'm ready. What a
All right.
surprise.
Hold, please. So in 2018, a Florida man donned a bull costume and then tried to burn down his ex-lover's house with pasta sauce.
Oh, what? Okay, so hold on. The guy was wearing a bull costume
Correct.
as a
In
disguise,
Florida, yep.
and then tried to burn down his ex's house with
Correct.
pasta sauce.
With pasta sauce.
In what way? Like, was she already cooking it and he's just like cranking up all the the stove things,
No,
or
he like got into a huge argument with her and then like displaced her to a different room where she felt like she couldn't come out. Right? So she's terrified.
wait, he's wearing this bull costume at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is bull costume.
And she knows it's him.
Correct. And
It's
she's
the worst
terrified,
disguise ever.
And she's terrified and she's in her bedroom and she's like, please, sir, please, please, don't fuck up this house. He's like, I'm gonna fuck up this house. So he starts up a huge pot of spaghetti sauce, and then
Wait, did he make this from scratch?
Nope.
So it's gonna take like 5-6 hours. Like,
Nope.
just hang out in there. We're gonna get the sauce going.
No.
Okay,
And then he,
that's how I do it.
They lit a towel on fire right next to it.
Okay,
So a giant
sounds like a waste of sauce.
oh my god, and a towel. Like,
Yeah,
so many ways. Yeah.
you could have had a
And
big.
a wool costume.
Yeah, could have had a fat bowl of spaghetti and jerked off into the towel afterwards.
So
Took a
dumb.
nap,
So dumb. What an idiot.
stuffed and empty at the same time.
Yeah, I've been
You know a lot about
I've
that.
been like, fuck you, bitch. and then fell asleep in the second bedroom, and then I made sauce. You're a gentleman, but yeah.
So he set the towel on fire, and did it end up like catching anything, or did the house actually catch?
It didn't.
Hmm.
He made a huge pot of sauce, and then he caught a towel on fire,
Uh-huh.
and then he called the fire department to come.
Wait, he called the fire department?
Yeah,
Was he still wearing the bull costume?
I think when he left, yeah, which is awesome.
Interesting.
He's like, bye. Rides out in the sunset.
Interesting. Huh. I actually want to kind of know, like, more to that story.
Yeah, what brand?
Yeah. Did he just dump, like, jars of ragu?
Honestly, I think it was Rouse or Rayo.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just tried that for the first time recently.
It's pretty good.
I've been seeing it, like, we do everything from scratch here, but, like, sometimes it's nice to have, like, a quick jar and, like, in a pinch. You're like,
Sure.
I do want pasta,
Just
but
need
I
a
don't.
little bit more.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't feel like putting a whole fucking sauce together.
Right.
So I keep seeing people's like recipes using that Rouse sauce,
Yeah. Rayo's, Rouse.
whatever it is.
All right. You're up.
And at Costco, I'm not fucking done. I'm still talking. At Costco, I saw that they had them there. Bought it. Tried it.
Sorry.
Actually, not bad for a jar sauce.
Sorry, everyone.
Have you tried it? Hello? Check.
Oh,
Oh, okay. We're
Were you
awake.
talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were done talking to me because you were such an asshole last time. So
Well, you fucking interrupted me, fool. Have you had the Rouse?
Yep,
And what do you think?
pretty good.
Yeah, not bad for a jar sauce.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right, you're up.
See, the last thing I got here is this was something that's kind of interesting. It's something with like so you guys are you both Android boys?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're
I
Apple?
Used to be, yeah.
Oh,
I grew up and got an Apple.
ugh.
Would you get a promotion? I'm a gay.
Also Android person. But I found out that I don't remember what it said how long ago, but like Apple is doing this like apparently like if you get into a car crash, that Apple will automatically like dial like to like a family member or whatever. So like and like or sends messages saying like
your
hey,
first emergency
Incorrect.
contact?
yeah. And so like basically like if the phone feels like that jolt, like you get into got into like a car accident, that it's going to be like, hey, Tommy was in a car accident, you know, like
Call mom boy.
yeah, mom boy. I love it. Yeah, which is cool, I guess. I mean,
Is it?
it's also like I don't know, like what if it was something so minor though, and it starts freaking out like your
Call the
family
butt dial.
members, huh?
But now.
No, they're gonna get a message
I
that
know.
says that like Tomboy was in a car accident, even though it was like something so like minor that like you weren't hurt at all, you know.
Yeah.
And it's gonna freak your family out, especially like if they're trying to call you and like your phone's like on the floor and you're talking to the person like, hey, do you have insurance? Do you have insurance?
Well, I think like with some of those like OnStar and shit like that, they ask for like if they think you were in a car accident, they'll ask you like in the car if you're okay.
Who has OnStar?
Well, I've seen it in the commercials.
Also, if
I
you're
have OnStar.
unconscious, how are they gonna ask you? You can't
Well, no,
answer.
if you don't answer it and they ask you,
Then
like,
they're
hey,
just
are you
gonna
okay?
send the
Then
police.
they'll send the
Yeah.
police. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they'll
Do people
send-
still have OnStar though?
I have OnStar.
For real?
Yeah.
What do you pay for that?
I don't.
What do you mean you don't? It's a paid thing, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is it?
They bought it from a guy in a bull costume.
I know.
Yeah.
I blew it 8 years ago. I'm pretty sure it's still in effect.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That rules. You got any more stories there?
Nope. Fun.
All right. Well, I guess this is it. I mean, we're about time. This works.
Correct.
Well, hope you guys had fun. Sorry for the beginning technical issues. We
had a
had
great
quite
time.
the evening trying to get everything together. So, per usual, send us a message, voicemail, text,
Holler, holler, holler.
440 363
0121.
He's got it. And if you're wanting to send us an email, things have been a little changed up. We are now at pizzabagelspod@gmail.com.
And YouTube.
And YouTube, thank you, Tommy Boy. We're now on YouTube, which I guess if you're only listening and not watching us, get the fuck over to YouTube, watch
Hell
the
yeah.
video, subscribe,
Watch
share.
us.
TikTok.
We're on TikTok, we're on
Watch
Instagram.
Yeah.
Guys, go follow all of those things.
See our beautiful face.
What's Instagram?
Yeah.
It's everybody Coke.
What?
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Got it.
Instagram is what?
Where we buy Coke?
Where we buy Coke?
We only have Pepsi, but that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
Pepsi's
was on Facebook.
Pepsi's a little better.
All right.
All right, guys. We love you, and we will see you again next week.
Cheerios.
Bye-bye.
Pizza bagels with Tony and Dave. Oh, pizza bagels. That's the name of this podcast. Pizza bagels.
Oh man.
Oh,
There
man.
was this, DUI in Florida. Did you hear about this?
Oh, what?
DUI in Florida.
Okay.
Wild. This dude got pulled over. He drove down the wrong side of the street. The cops pulled him over. When they asked him for his ID, he threw his wallet out of the car and said, "I guess you'll figure it out."
My dad's dead.
And the cops are like,
Yeah, we've already told this story. No, about you throwing your wallet out the window and then also saying that
In
your dad's
Florida.
dead. So oh, yeah. Oh, is this the joke? I thought you were going to say that, like, there was some
Other
guy in Florida that
guy.
actually did, and they, like, did the same thing. Yeah. Okay.
Do you have any other stories?
Pizza bagels.
All right. Well, that's that. Cut us loose.